Queens and Manhattan for Glory 43. One of these two men will be fighting Benjamin Adegbuyi. We've also got a Glory Featherweight Contender Tournament. That's at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, Friday, July 14th.
I know Bradock really wants to win that fight because he wants that rematch with Adegbuyi, which he still feels he won from that controversial knockdown.
And hello to Stephanie. You can reach out to her on Instagram or on Snapchat. For more on our Glory girls, go to glorykickboxing.com. Round 2 scheduled for 3. See how the judges scored this fight. Open scoring rules. All 5 give it to Marshall. So Silva has to win the next 2 rounds. And Joe, it seems like as long as Marshall can stay active, stay busy, he's going to be fine. But once he starts running out of gas, that's when Silva hones in.
Well, Silva's very dangerous with his counter punching, so regardless, Marshall needs to stay tight in these exchanges because this is where Bradock is dangerous. He's starting to hit the body, which is opening the head, just like his first fight. So I expect Silva to have a better round, more active, especially with these low kicks and body punches.
Marshall going back to the jab, which is always a good idea.
Nice knee on the inside as well.
Anderson Silva would love to fight in Madison Square Garden in July. He has another baby due in August. Got to buy some diapers, Joe. Need the money. Body shot from Silva.
Yeah, a lot of left kicks and body punches. That's going to open up some of the head shots. Just like that overhand right Silva threw.
And Joe, since the winner will be matching up against Benjamin Adegbuyi, who would do better, in your opinion, in that fight?
Well, the way Silva fought him last time was incredible, and it was such a close fight where Silva did a good job using his boxing and counter punches. So I got to go with Silva. D'Angelo's still really young.
Nice jab.
But both guys have a good shot. Both powerful, both big, both durable.
It almost looks like Marshall could jab his way to a win here in round 2 if he so chooses. There it is again.
Silva's good at moving his head off center line and ripping those punches.
Both men slowing down considerably here. 45 seconds to go in round 2, scheduled for 3. It's our main event, the finals of our heavyweight contender tournament.
Good body, left hook. Silva has a very dangerous left kick. He's using it a lot to the leg right now, then he mixes up a high kick. D'Angelo's corner is asking for punch to knees. Which is definitely a good strategy, but make sure he keeps his hands up when he's throwing those knees.
Good low kick on the way out of this round. Anderson Silva.
Definitely a better round for Anderson Silva. I'm curious to see how the judges are scoring that round.
Anderson Silva says this is his biggest fight in years because he knows what's at stake. Silva said he did no research on either one of his possible opponents tonight, or actually up to 3. Said he lets his trainer do that. He just goes in, trains, and does whatever his coaches tell him.
Well, he has to have a lot of confidence coming in here, being the most experienced guy fighting the best in the world for so many years. So he probably is very confident with that, and it's showing. He's having a better second round, but very impressive start for D'Angelo Marshall. The future is endless for this guy.
Both corners very emotional with their guys. Listen, this is the last round. We got a shot possibly at a heavyweight championship. Go out there and make the most of these 3 minutes. Here we go. Through 2 rounds, here is the official scoring.
Both guys coming out a lot active. because that second round, in my opinion, can go both ways.
One judge gave it to Silva, 4 gave it to Marshall. Therefore, Anderson Silva needs a knockdown in this round, or he will lose. So Marshall's corner saw that as well. Would you play it safe here, knowing you've won the first 2 rounds, Joe?
Well, if I was Marshall's corner, I would like him to stay long with those straight punches. He doesn't need to get on the inside. He can stay active. He can keep pressuring, staying busy, but use longer punches, because those hooks and counter punches of Silva are always dangerous.
I would yell something along the lines of, you need to throw at least 30 jabs this round.
Yeah, he needs to stay long.
It's some push kicks. But he's not staying long, he's going for the kill. Couple of big power punches land, but Silva's still upright.
I feel Silva's best weapons would be those left kicks.
Oh, and a knee and a right hand follows it up. But Silva just won't go quietly, will he?
No, many have tried. He's very hard and difficult to put down.
Silva looked down and out in his first fight as well, but came back to win. He's got a minute and a half here.
Looks like he's saving up some energy for some big punches.
Who are you talking about, Joe?
Well, both at this point. I think both of them are trying to catch breath and try to find the energy to put combinations together.
Another good round so far for D'Angelo Marshall. You've got to wonder how much damage did Silva suffer from that first fight that's carried over here into his second. He's eating a lot of power punches.
Yeah, his head keeps getting rocked on the inside. D'Angelo keeps mixing angles. He's throwing hooks and uppercuts.
There's an uppercut.
Beautiful time.
Stepped right into it.
Punching power seems to have gone from the hands of Silva.
He landed a flush shot there with the right hand, but it didn't have enough mustard on it to do damage. And a good body shot from Silva as we approach 10 seconds to go. D'Angelo Marshall appears to have done the deed. A fantastic performance from Marshall, who just throws out his mouthpiece. He fought brilliantly in the first fight, knocking out his opponent in 48 seconds, and he did pretty darn well against Silva too.
Well, it was definitely a good strategy, and a lot of fighters in tournaments really go hard and aggressive that first fight, try to limit and avoid the damage, finish the fights as fast as possible. So that strategy seemed to work well for him tonight.
The official decision. Who's headed to New York City? We find out when we return.